Hey, it's Erin. Let's talk leg and glute exercises. There's so much information out there. It can be really tough to streamline your routine and to figure out which exercises are going to be most effective and beneficial towards reaching your goals. If you had to pick 3 leg exercises to do for the rest of your life and that was it, which 3 would those be? Let me know in the comments below, and I'm going to share my top 3 with you and the reasons why. Now, coming to this top 3, I think it can be really beneficial just to go into the gym and to do 1 to 2 days of testing. And this is going to look at the exercises, the different variations, and to figure out on a scale of 1 to 10, which ones are going to hit that target muscle the way that you want to hit them. So again, this is just something to try out for yourself, see if you like it. But at the end of the day, we're all built a bit differently. I've got long femurs and a short torso. I fold up like a taco when I squat. So you won't see a traditional back squat on the list for me. But if you have relatively even composition, you're going to probably excel at the back squats. All right, without further ado, let's talk about my top 3, why I chose them, and how they can be helpful for you. Number 1, the goblet squat. And I've seen a lot of shade about this exercise on social media. And a lot of it comes from holding the dumbbell like this. Well, it's called a goblet squat. You're going to hold it like this under the end of the dumbbell, not holding it parallel to the floor. So that's number 1. If you have any kind of back issues, knee issues, the goblet squat is an excellent squat variation because it's not going to put the same pressure on that lower back. It is going to encourage proper squatting form. So whether you're a beginner or if you're very advanced, this exercise has a place in your routine. Now, if you're going relatively heavy on the goblet squat, like I like to do, it can be really helpful to place it on the top of a half bench. This way, you're able to just grab it, take a couple steps back, perform the exercise, place it back on the bench, and you don't have to worry about cleaning it up and getting it into that position. And again, if you have knee issues or back issues, this is an excellent squat variation. If you have long femurs, it can help you sit a bit more upright. If you want to target your quads a bit more for this exercise, think about elevating your heels or pushing through your toes. This is a great way to really target those quads. But as far as effectiveness and muscles that it's going to target, you're going to get some calf activation to some extent, some hamstring activation to some extent, but the majority of the work is going to be done by your quads, your glutes, a little bit of lower back as well, and you've got some upper body work to stabilize. Now keep in mind with your squat, this is any squat variation, the lower you get those upper legs, the more glute recruitment you're going to get. So if you're going to push through the heels, go below parallel with the upper legs, you're going to really target those glutes. All right. Our exercise number 2 is the Bulgarian split squat. This is such a fantastic exercise for unilateral or single leg strength. Single leg strength is often overlooked. You're going to get stronger in your bilateral lifts if both legs are the same level of strength. Typically, we'll have a strong leg or a stallion-y leg, and we're going to have one that's just a little laggy or a little less dominant. And by performing this exercise, you're going to really be able to fix any asymmetries and target not only the quads, you're going to hit a little bit of hamstrings, a little bit of glutes. To hit more of the quads, think about pushing through the toe, sitting more upright with that upper body, and you don't have to go as deep. If you want to hit more glutes, think about leaning forward with the upper body, pushing through the heels, even elevating that front foot, getting really good full range of motion. So again, don't neglect those single leg exercises. I think having at least one in your current routine is going to go a long way towards helping you develop symmetry and develop overall strength, kind of bulletproof that body. All right, we have neglected the hamstrings up until this point. Exercise number 3 is going to be the Nordic curl. The reason I chose this exercise is because it can be done anywhere. You can use your body weight as resistance, so there's really no excuse not to do it, and it happens to be the number 1 exercise for hypertrophy for those hamstrings. Now, when we look at hamstring development, we look at our hip flexion, so those hinge exercises, but we also look at knee flexion. And knee flexion is something that's kind of tough to get in the gym unless you're just doing seated leg curls or lying leg curls. And doing the Nordic curl is again, an excellent way to strengthen your overall physique. You're going to hit a little bit of glutes as well, but you're just going to do as many reps as you can. Keep your body in plank position and use your upper body to spot yourself. So you're just going to lower yourself as much as you can with just your hamstrings, and then give yourself a little push and try to bring yourself back up to that starting position using just the hamstrings. Now, I will do another video probably with 4 exercises. I'm not including calves on this one because I'm still recovering from that Achilles injury and I'm not able to do anything with my calves. Okay, so again, let me know which exercises would your top 3 be. Would you do squats? Would you do deadlifts? There are so many to choose from, but for me, I think right now, these are my top 3 most effective, and they will give you that total leg build, that total glute build, if that's what you're looking to do. On a side note, if you like my new videos, Jessie Kaysen is my new videographer. Check her out. I'm going to leave her website in the description below. She helped me set up the studio here to make things just pop a little bit more. And of course, she's doing the exercise videos as well. So a big thanks to her. And thank you so much for watching if you've made it this far. Don't forget to keep progress pictures, keep track of the weights you're lifting, because you see yourself in the mirror every single day. So you're often not aware of the great changes that you're making. So when you have things written down, you have your measurements written down. Hey, maybe the scale's going up, but your waist is coming in and your jeans are fitting differently. They're big in the waist, they're snug in the hips. You know you're on the right track. So don't rely solely on the scale if possible. Okay, that's it for this time. Until next time, train smart and train hard, y'all. I'll see you soon.